a smile that lit the room. But lately all his gentle gestures felt like they were leaving soon. I asked him if he still felt steady. He said, I'm trying, but I don't know. His voice was soft, almost uncertain, like he'd forgotten how to let love grow. He broke quietly in ways that hid from view, little cracks he never tried to name. He broke quietly, and I felt it too, even though he swore that I was not to blame. He sat down slowly at the table, staring at his wedding band. I reached across to touch his fingers, but he pulled back with a trembling hand. He broke quietly in ways that hid from view, letting go of things we built with care. He broke quietly, and I somehow knew a fading heart can't choose to stay unfair. Not every hurt comes with thunder. Some fall soft like winter rain, and the gentlest kind of ending is the one that leaves the deepest stain. He broke quietly in ways that hid from view, and I learned the truth without a fight. He broke quietly, and I withdrew, saving what was left of me that night. Now the house is still, but I'm standing strong, holding the courage he lost along the way. He sat down quiet at the table, not the way he used to be. His hands were steady but distant, like they'd forgotten how to reach for me. I asked him if he felt tired. He said, no, just thinking tonight. But the way he looked past my shoulder told me something wasn't sitting right. He closed first, long before the door, shutting pieces of himself I used to know. He closed first, and I felt it more than any good by, he might someday let show. He used to talk about everything, even the smallest parts of his day. Now silence fills the spaces where his stories used to stay. He closed first, long before the door, pulling back in ways I couldn't understand. He closed first, and my heart got sore, trying to hold a love slipping through my hands. I tried to open gently, the way a soft word can sometimes heal, but he kept his answer shorter, like he was guarding what he didn't want to feel. He closed first, long before the door, and I'm learning to stand where he won't see. He closed first, and I know the score. You can't keep someone who stopped keeping you and me. Still I leave the porch light shining for the part of him that used to come home. He came home late with that tight excuse, said the day just wouldn't end. I set his plate beside his chair and smiled like nothing needed to mend. He barely asked how I'd been doing, didn't notice how I held my breath. Love shouldn't feel like waiting quietly for someone's heart to take one more step. I stayed anyway, though he pulled away, holding on to promises growing thin. I stayed anyway, hoping day by day he'd remember how we used to let each other in. I folded laundry by the window, watching neighbors pass in pairs. Funny how the smallest silence makes you wonder who still cares. I stayed anyway, though he pulled away, trying to keep what he'd begun to lose. I stayed anyway, believing we could stay, even when he gave me fewer signs to choose. There comes a point you face the truth. Love won't grow where it's not held, and all the trying in the world can't fix something he never felt. I stayed anyway, though he pulled away, but tonight I finally hear my own heart speak. I stayed anyway, but not today. This time I'll choose the strength I didn't know I'd keep. And as I walk out with my head held high, I leave behind sat down quiet at the bedside, hands folded like he'd made a plan. I asked him what was weighing on him. He said, I'm not the man you think I am. He didn't raise his voice that morning, didn't try to place the blame, just spoke in soft and broken rhythm, like he could barely say my name. He chose leaving when I chose to stay, turning down a road I couldn't follow. He chose leaving, though I begged for one more day, but his heart had packed long before tomorrow. I watched him gather small belongings, nothing more than what he truly owned. He paused a moment in the doorway, like he felt the weight of walking on. He chose leaving when I chose to stay, while I held on to memories losing color. He chose leaving in his quiet way, and I learned love can slip without a thunder. Maybe someday he'll look back slowly at the house where I kept the lights on warm. But some goodbyes don't need a warning, they just settle in and change your form. He chose leaving when I chose to stay, and it's harder than the words he failed to say. He chose leaving, and I'll be okay, but healing walks in smaller steps each day. Still I fold his memories neatly, the one soft enough for me to keep. I waited up with all the lights low, listening for his steps again. The clock kept moving past the hours where love once felt like it could depend. He walked in quiet in the morning, didn't try to meet my eyes. I asked him if he needed something. He just muttered, please don't start tonight. He slept elsewhere while I stayed here, holding on to vows he let go first. He slept elsewhere year after year, and I kept hoping loyalty could heal the hurt. I laid his shirt across across the dresser, the one he used to wear with pride. Funny how a simple piece of cotton can remind you what you lost inside. He slept elsewhere while I stayed here, trying to fix a home he wouldn't fight for. He slept elsewhere, and it's now so clear you can't save love that won't walk through the door. I've forgiven more than I should have, held my tears behind a steady face, but even strength has its ending, and even loyalty needs a resting place. He slept elsewhere while I stayed here, but tonight I'm packing what belongs to me. He slept elsewhere, but my heart's sincere. I'm choosing a future where I can finally breathe. And as I close the door behind me, I take back the love I once begged him to see. I sat down quietly at the table, tried to steady both my hands. He asked me why I looked so distant. I said I'm doing all the hurting I can stand. He waited for my voice to tremble, but I'd grown stronger through the years. I used to break at every moment. Now I speak truths I once buried under fear. My last promise wasn't spoken loud, just a vow I made to guard my heart again. My last promise made me proud to walk away before I lost myself to him. I wore the ring he gave me proudly, even when the meaning slipped with time. But loving him kept shrinking pieces of the woman that I used to call mine. My last promise wasn't spoken loud, not a plea to make him see what he let fade. My last promise cleared the cloud of waiting for a love he never chose to say. I didn't raise my voice or tremble, didn't beg the way I once might have done. There comes a day when quiet strength outweighs the fear of living on my own. My last promise wasn't spoken loud, but he heard it when I took my final breath of calm. My last promise stands unbowed, to leave with dignity and carry myself on strong. And as I stepped out into the morning air, I finally felt a life that could belong to me.
He came home late with that tired excuse, said the day just wouldn't end. I set his plate beside his chair and smiled like nothing needed to mend. He barely asked how I'd been doing, didn't notice how I held my breath. Love shouldn't feel like waiting quietly for someone's heart to take one more step. I stayed anyway, though he pulled away, holding on to promises growing thin. I stayed anyway, hoping day by day he'd remember how we used to let each other in. I folded laundry by the window, watching neighbors pass in pairs. Funny how the smallest silence makes you wonder who still cares. I stayed anyway, though he pulled away, trying to keep what he'd begun to lose. I stayed anyway, believing we could stay, even when he gave me fewer signs to choose. There comes a point you face the truth. Love won't grow where it's not held, and all the trying in the world can't fix something he never felt. I stayed anyway, though he pulled away, but tonight I finally hear my own heart speak. I stayed anyway, but not today. This time I'll choose the strength I didn't know I'd keep. And as I